Hi, and welcome back to another installment of Stories Behind the Dooney. Yes, you heard correctly. This is my personal stories about the Doonies that I've collected over the years. So, let's get started with the next bag of choice. This particular bag I acquired in November of 2017. I went to Orlando and I was just so excited because I knew that there was a Dooney outlet store in my horizon. And so once I pretty much had been off the plane for probably about an hour, hour and a half, I went straight to the Dooney outlet store. I had to, before I did anything else in Orlando now, I had to do that. And so when I walked in the store, I immediately was attracted to my zip pod backpack that I ended up getting. And I was walking around the store. I probably had three or four other bags in mind. And then I came across this beauty. It was on the clearance table, which of course was a great, great thing. And there was two colors. The first color that I chose was like this light bluish greenish color. I don't know, I can't recall the exact color, but I was so attracted to it. But it was also another color that I was just like, this would be just really odd for me to have this color bag because I had nothing like this in my assortment of any type of bag. And so, without further ado, I bring to you this yellow. I forgot what exact color yellow. It might be, I don't even want to make it up, but this is the extra large sack shoulder bag. The most unique thing about this bag, aside from the beautiful fact that it is a very big bag, I tell you, it is big. If anybody has the extra large sack shoulder bags, you already know what's going on. No matter what material, if it's a different type of leather, Saffiano, I don't know if it is in Saffiano, pebble grain. Um, I don't think Florentine ever carried or had, or if this bag was in Florentine, but I know for sure it's in nylon. And so here it is. But I absolutely love this strap. This strap. Let me take it loose because I think that I could, if I wanted to, probably on other nylon bags if I had them in my collection. I would definitely take this particular strap and reuse it. It is pink and white. I absolutely love this strap. Um, and that was the fun part of trying to decide whether I was going to get the other bag or this one. This particular bag was on clearance and it was cheaper than the blue one. And so I decided to go on here because I love pink and I thought that was just really maybe a whimsical type of bag and color and all of that. And so this was first my second, I was about to lie, my second nylon piece that I acquired from Dooney. The first one was um my coin purse that I rate as an epic fail with that, as far as the craftsmanship of that particular accessory. And then this bag, I love this bag. Before I know it, I pack so much stuff in this bag, and it's just like, it's almost like a backpack to me. It's just, I love the shoulder strap and the width of it, so I love that part. um and I could just I find myself just throwing any and everything in here. So let's see what's in this bag, because normally I don't really clean my bags out. I just either pile in junk into from the old bag going into the new one, or I just leave things in here. So we're gonna see what I pull out of this bag. Okay, first up, I have my Bible study. We did this one. Oh, wow. I don't know how long ago this was, but it was a really good Bible study guide, Liking Jesus. If you are into social media and accumulating a lot of likes, I think you really need to look at this book. But it was a really, really good study that we did. Based on the church program that I have in here, we probably did that back in 2019, maybe. Wow, because this church program is from 2019, Easter 2019. Then I have some junk mail, some candy. I don't even know where I got this candy from. I think my niece and nephew, and I just take it out of their possession because I'm like, I didn't give that to you. And I just dump it in my purse. I had some gummy bears. I think I got these from Whole Foods. Some gummy bears. Who knows if they taste like anything. A pack of Kleenex. Look like I have another pack of Kleenex. You just got to make sure you have all that you can. Some old looking stuff. Some more candy that I know I've taken from my niece and nephew because I don't eat that. Oh wow. Who did I acquire this from? This is from a natural body butter that I purchased, Skin Deep. Trying to get it closer to the camera. Maybe I should turn this light off. But this stuff is really, really good. I got different scents that they had. I hope they're still in business. I don't know. That's how long this stuff has been in my bag. Some napkins that I'll just throw in the bag. More napkins. Hey, a plastic fork. You know, when you're on the go and you're somewhere and you just like, oh, let me go and grab a little something here, and they don't have any forks. It's always great to just have one in your purse and have a knife as well. That's in my bag. Let's see. Oh, I got these ginger mints from Trader Joe's. I have those on deck. I love Trader Joe's. I really do. And I didn't have too much junk. Ricola. Hadn't, I don't know why I said Ricola. My favorite Pilot pen, one of my favorites. I am going to start another video about my favorite ink pens that I write with and my obsession with them since I was a kid. So stay tuned to that. But this bag is fairly clean. I normally have so much junk in a bag that it takes me a minute to just really go through it. And so I tell you, I know in the past I put so much in this sack that it was ridiculous. I was like, before I knew it, but I had everything I needed other than the kitchen sink. So the inside of this bag is your typical setup. The lovely thing I like about a nylon bag is that there's not the typical Dooney lining. All of this bag is entirely nylon, no others. So you have the slots, the zipper. Well, of course you have the leather trim and all that good stuff. But other than that, the main material of this bag is nylon. It doesn't have any additional zippers on the outside of it. It doesn't need that because you just throw everything in here. You don't even think about that. I know I didn't think about it. The only thing that I can say about myself with this bag is because it's nylon and I chose to just kind of be rough and rugged with it. It does have a lot of markings and stains that I need to actually take the time to get rid of. But it just does not take away from me ever carrying it at all. I am usually in that mode. You can see the dark spots here. Let's see. I think it's some weathering or something on the front. No, it actually looks like somebody stepped on my bag. I really don't think that that's what it was, but it kind of looks that way. And then on the back, I have some spots here, so you see that. But for me, I know it all comes from me, so I'm not really bothered by it. But yeah, I do need to clean it. Nylon, because it's nylon, I think I could just throw it in the washer. Not that I'm going to do that, but that's the way I feel. Like, just throw it in the washing machine, take the strap off, and just let it flow. So who knows? I'll look at that. But because I've had this bag for 3 years and I carry it for, I might carry it 2 weeks at a time, depending on the flow of work. If I'm trying to minimize what I'm carrying in my hand and just put it in my bag, it could be I could carry it for about 2 weeks or so. It leaves some dark spots in the corner. Corners of bags, when you're putting them down on different surfaces, I mean, it will accumulate wear and tear. But other than that, I absolutely love this bag. I wish I had gotten both of those bags. I am the type of shopper, I have to experience it before I get multiple. Some people automatically know that because they are attracted to the bag and they just automatically know they're gonna really love it. If it's a steal, if it's a great deal and it's more than one of a great deal, they go ahead and they rack that up. What I've noticed is people that have done that, they end up reselling or selling some of their things, their items, because of that. But I have to experience it first before I go and purchase multiples of it. So, of course, this bag is no longer, I don't know. I don't even want to sit here and tell that tale that is no longer being made. It definitely probably is. Um, I honestly haven't looked to find out. I know that there are other extra large sacks out there, of course. I don't want those. I would prefer the nylon. The durability of it, just the flow of it for me, especially the way that I utilize it. I am on the go, grab and go, whether it be to church for Bible study or whether it be just going to different events and being around a lot of people at the time before COVID. This was the bag of choice to just have and go. So I love this. I want to say, I know that it was well under $50 that I paid for this bag. And I was really excited because even with getting on a plane, I could just fold it up and not feel no any type of way about folding it up and putting it in my luggage. Um, because it's nylon. So it was cool to do that. But I have put books in here. I think I've put my organizer binder in here as well. But this strap, I tell you, I love it. Every time I look at it, and it's fairly clean. It's not like the rest of the bag. It doesn't have any marks on them or on the strap. The hardware isn't tarnished or anything. It's really, really nice and shiny. Um, that makes this bag really kick to me because you got nylon. I was asked recently, um, how much really would you spend on a nylon? I don't think a nylon bag should cost over $100. I really don't. I'm also to the point where I don't think you should really pay over $60, $50 for a nylon piece. Um, but it all depends on how it's made and what you plan on doing with the bag. I just am happy that I saw this. When I did, I got it. I have the experience of it. And for future reference, I would probably like to get this again. I don't think I want to invest in a backpack of nylon material. Um, yeah, because I've seen that. Maybe a tote. Maybe a tote. And if that tote is $59 and it's a big one, I will get it. But other than that, I don't want to invest a lot of monies into a nylon and it be well above a certain amount that you compare to just getting a leather bag. That's just my thoughts. I don't know. Other people, everybody has their opinion about things and they're passionate about things, and I respect that. So that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Please, please like this video, subscribe to my page, and share this video because there may be someone else that has a similar story, or maybe not. But I would love to hear your story. Please go and like, as well, and join my Facebook group page, Stories Behind the Dooney. And you all have a wonderful evening.